show you how to take the front end apart to install a Night Rider front nose. Now this is partially already taken apart, but the first thing a person needs to do is, of course, open the hood, put up the headlights. Now you don't want to run the battery down, so you can either disconnect the battery or pull the fuse in the fuse block inside the car. Now this, in order to take the headlight bezel off, it has 4 Allen screws, which are in the side. Now 2 of these are already removed. I'm removing the other 2. Take the headlight bezel right off. And make sure you keep track of the little screws because they are tiny. Now the headlight has to be removed because you need access to inside the fender to unbolt the front bumper. The headlight is retained with 2 adjustment screws and a spring on the bottom. Now you can make a little hooked tool to get into the spring, grab onto the spring, and unhook it. Pry the screws off the headlight, reach in, unplug it, and set the headlight off to the side. It's a good idea to put everything in one box so you keep track of it. Now you can get to the inside of the fender to unbolt the rubber bumper. Now this one obviously has been unbolted already. These nuts take a 10mm heat socket. Okay, this is already all unbolted. There is a retaining bracket that with 2 bolts that bolt into the fender, and it runs the full length of the rubber bumper. The center section, when it's removed, has to be cut out because eventually you'll probably want to put a red scanning light in here, and you can't do it with that section on there. Also, there are 2 retaining brackets that hold the rubber lip of the front bumper to this reinforcement, and they take a 9/32 inch socket to take the little bolts out, and each one of these has 4 bolts. So remove these brackets and get rid of them. You don't need them anymore. Then remove the whole front nose. There are also little screws underneath here, so remove whatever screws are attached to it. And also there are 10mm bolts which need to be removed too, up here. Some sockets you need a 10mm socket and a 9/32 inch socket. Now this retaining reinforcement bracket has already been cut. As you can see underneath, there's a honeycomb type reinforcement that is attached with rivets. You can take a chisel and a hammer and just pry it off these rivets, and you don't need it, so you can throw that away. You don't need the front nose, so you can throw that away. Underneath the bumper, you'll find 2 little things. I don't know what they are, maybe air reflectors or deflectors or something, but it is held in with a bolt and a nut. You remove those and throw them away. And this bracket, like I said, will be a 1-piece unit. The center section needs to be cut out. And with the headlights out and up, the headlight bezel out, the reinforcement off, the lower deflectors out, you're ready for the installation of the Night Rider node.